Hello, welcome to my channel, Favorite Readings. Today we are going to be doing a reading on 1111 Celestial Portal for opportunities, manifestation, as well as elevated frequencies. For our earth signs, I intuitively picked out the Unakite, and that promotes self-awareness and self-love. I will be doing a 6-card reading with 3 different decks, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. Actually, before we get started, I just wanted to warn everyone that there are scammers that go around and pretend to be other tarot readers. So, just want you to know that I will never message you and ask you for money. Don't give out your money to people if they message you and ask you to do that. It's not usually normal within the community to do that. It's just not respectful or professional. Anyway, moving on. Now this will be for any of your natal chart placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, as well as if you feel called to this video, there can be messages here for you, or if you just enjoy cross-watching other people that you know in your life that are air signs. I feel that you're balancing your ego is what they're telling me. Success that comes from self-dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments and being in the spotlight. The illusion of being trapped and placing too much importance on material items, being caught in fear and worry. Those are not the messages for this. It's just the energy I'm feeling right now. I'm coming out in the cards. Feel a lot of stubborn energy, frustration about renovations, because I hear renos going on across the street from here. So maybe some of our earth signs are frustrated with how fast, the pace, not half. I see a lot of intuitive and high intuition individuals, as well as the desire for a more meaningful life and realizing it's time to move on and choose a major life change. I feel like some of you may be frustrated with the pace that renovations are finishing off, and maybe it's lasting a little bit longer or than you expected, or not getting started as fast as you expected. Card 1, card 2. I see standing up for yourself a lot and others, as well as that you will be abundance of wealth coming towards you. Now, whether that be love or opportunities, abundance, you know, you could be wealthy in love and opportunity. I also see a wheel of fortune, so there may be something coming to an end, which could be that renovation method, or maybe a class that you were taking and stuff like that, or training is coming to an end. What would the earth sign reading be without the moon card? Have a bit of an illusion. Okay. Seems like our air signs are still working towards their persistent and consistent abundance from our other readings. Alright, card 3, card 4. They don't want to shuffle like that. That's fine by me. Take this card. Nope. Okay. I'll make sure I was poking out and stubborn. Maybe that's just the energy. I don't know why. Yeah, I feel either someone you're dealing with or earth signs themselves are dealing with a lot of frustration within themselves or others. Take this one. Yes. Okay. Alrighty, alright. So card number 1 is representation is what can I do to what can our earth signs do to step into the 1111 cosmic energy, which is manifestation, opportunity, and elevated frequency. We have the 6 of autumn, which is the 6 of pentacles, which is news. The good you do comes back to you. So maybe you're all learning how to do good for others, and now that you put that good out into the universe, spirit and source wants to reward you for that. So maybe you've been receiving gifts or, you know, support from people around you that you weren't expecting, or you're doing that for others and soon will be receiving that return. Borrow wisely or repairing a debt, unexpected inflow of money. So that's what we have here for our what can you do to step into cosmic energy. Well, one of the highest frequencies is giving and rest and love. So if you're giving to others out of a place of love and doing it for the goodness of your heart, and that's stepping into the 1111 cosmic energy. And it will bring back abundance of wealth, love, or opportunities for you, I see in the future. So good on you for doing things for others. It's really rewarding. Like I took a class for science well-being. Helping others is the number one source for receiving that like serotonin boost of happiness later on. When you think back on things that you've done to help others, it always lives up to the same amount of happiness that it was in the moment for when you did it. It's amazing. For card number 2, it's what do I need to fully awaken for spiritually? Like what is it you need to fully be awake within your own spirituality? Is Ace of Summer, which summertime is cups, and Ace of Cups is divine guidance. So what you need to be awakened for your spirituality is that you are being divinely guided. You do have your higher self, spirit, source, angels, or fairies, whatever you're into or believe into, your soul family or your support system is guiding you towards your highest good or your funnest good. Fun is always good too. And the Ace of Summer, Ace of Cups. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Maybe some of you are unlocking your psychic powers, or you're learning more about synchronicities, and you're looking into stuff like 111, 1111, like using the self, and 1010. I know 101010 is the number for Archangel Gabriel and his message of love to fear over time. As you learn to love more, the cycle between going back to fear gets less and less as you focus more on love, which has been one of the things I've been working on. Maybe you're being reunited with a pet or something like that. I'm also getting that with the dove being there inside of the picture. So maybe with that renovation, you're getting your pets back in place and stuff like that, or you may have to, when the renovations get done, have to put your pets there and then you'll come back. So that's what I'm getting for what you need to be awakened for, is that you have relationships of love, and that more you practice learning about synchronicities and everything else like that, it'll help you with your divine guidance and the energy of helping others. Number 3 is the intention I'm currently giving out to the cosmos. So it feels like with the 5 of Pentacles, I usually get the feeling like the man's bringing you down, like the boss figures could be bringing you down. Like either it could be the government or your work or something like that that's really getting on your nerves, or it could be a partnership, like someone you're moved in with. They could be borrowing your stuff and not treating it right and stuff like that, or making you pay when they could pay, or just their policies. There could be any policies, maybe the policies for COVID or whatever is getting on your nerves, or the training that you could have been having could have been getting on your nerves too. I just want to check one more thing. They wanted me to look up, see it might be, see what I'm missing from there. Something I feel like is one. So they said the one that they want to give you the message of is neglecting your gift of faith. So maybe you're lacking a little faith in yourself, or the people who you're surrounding yourself with, and they just want to remind you that Source will always be there for your highest good, guiding you along no matter which choices you have made, and it wants you to keep the faith. And you might not be being believing in yourself as much, or you may be hanging around with those who don't believe in you, or maybe you don't believe in something that you're in the people you're hanging around with. And that's what you're currently giving out to the cosmos. You're admitting, admitting that you're frustrated with the way things are and you want it to change. How can you better align with your highest intention? Which with the 10 of Pentacles, what it's saying here is, it's like double this, like have faith that that you'll have people to celebrate with, and have pets and loved ones and celebration. You'll be with community again soon. Some of our air signs just might be frustrated with the way things are shut down. And with the times we have right now, which is understandable, or because of renos, you may not be able to have people over like you want to. That's what I'm getting as well. Or you may not be able to approach things at work the way you want to. Now, to better align with your highest intention is knowing that that's going to happen for you. The things you're worried about and concerned about will happen for you in divine timing. They want you to not lose faith and to remember that the good you do comes back to you, and that you know that you are awakening. I love that it says the awakening of the psychic abilities, and it was for card number 2, which is what am I need to be fully awakened for? You're awakening. That's what's happening. You're becoming more spiritual or superstitious or witchy, whichever you want to identify as. Weird. It was originally a word, W-Y-R-D, which just means to be different. I know this is his cape, but it sort of looks like a loot, so maybe some of you are needing to get invest in a hobby. So for your maybe to better align with your highest intention is like learn music or learn how to make claymations or take a class on learning self-defense, anything that you're super into, just that can help you bring back your faith in yourself and some fun. So number 4 is done there. Number 5 is how will our Earth, Earth, I just did that video. They did have maybe you have some Earth placements too. Maybe check it out. There could be some messages in there for you. 28 for how will I be receiving downloads over the next couple of days. And since this is a new deck, I'm going to, excuse my side, I'm going to read from the book 28. Maybe some of you have animals that are going to be, prompting you to go to sleep, eat, play, remind you to have fun. 28. The colorless Duke. Decisions, new paths, and ideas. So over the next couple of days, the downloads you'll be receiving is through epiphanies and ideas and, urges to go on a different path and decisions. There may be decisions around you which may be stopping you focusing on what's important right now. You must take the time to concentrate on your needs in order to recognize where your energy should lie. You must find the time to be quiet, meditate, or just remove yourself from busy situations. You have an air of charm for our air signs. You have an air of charm and positive energy around you. This is time to be confident and reach for the stars. Connect with your own inner power and realize your true potential. You do not have to hide your light, as you have plenty to give. That's good for others. Well, this is nice. Set yourself a goal and do not allow yourself to sway from reaching the desired outcome. Now, that doesn't mean do it without taking rest. Rest is important. That helps bring about abundance. But yes, that's how you'll be receiving downloads is, you know, with setting goals for yourself. So over the next couple of days, you may be finding yourself setting goals, and that they're sending you downloads of new goals for you to achieve since you've been finishing off, or how you're going to achieve. If for those who haven't started renovations and stuff like that, and you want to get those things done, and just to remind yourself that, um, they may be removing you from busy situations. Maybe you had a lot of plans, and all of a sudden, you may find yourself with little plans in the next future couple of days instead. You've been super busy, and now all of a sudden you're just like, I can sit and relax. And during that time, they will start sending you symbols, synchronicities, new ideas, and decisions on where you would like to turn to next. Also, 2 and 8 is 10, and 10 is the end of things, an ending, coming to a cycle, and of being really busy and prioritized to prioritizing things of which you would like to do next. Like maybe you had a lot of decisions on what you wanted to do next, and now over the next couple of days, it'll come to you on how you want to get it all tied up in nicest bow as you can for life, because things do happen that aren't planned, which is okay, because everything comes in lessons or blessings. 6 is what is our air signs new wave of energy shift over the next few months. So what new wave of energy shift is happening for our earth signs is 35. And 35 here. 35 is journey at dusk, new beginnings and opportunities. So the new shift of energy is new opportunities and new beginnings. As you work your way through life's obstacles, you will suddenly turn a corner and arrive at a clear path. If you've been living life in the fast lane, you must find time to slow down and take each day as it comes. The need to move quietly forward is important now. You do not have to rush decisions, just take them as they come. Making the right choices is imperative to how things will work out in the future, so do not stress. The worst is behind you. The future is looking bright, but remember, you have been through a lot as of late. Now is time to be kind to yourself and take things at a pace that you choose. Like I said, some of you may be frustrated at the pace that things may be going, but sometimes, Spirit slows you down so that you can arrive at your destination of your desired dreams, by making sure you arrive there on time. So sometimes he's got to throw some stuff in there to slow you down. It may not be going as fast as you would like, but you're getting to your destination in divine timing, and it can be frustrating, and I totally understand that. And but yeah, they just want you to remain within your faith and know that everything's going to work out for your highest good. And take it at your own pace. It doesn't have to be fast setting. Not everything has to be done right away. You can rest and breaks. My low battery came up, so maybe some of you have been feeling like you're in a low battery state, and that's why the universe is slowing things down. It's not because you're stagnant. It's not because you're not disciplined or anything. It's just your time to rest. All of us get our time to rest. Right now, it's yours. Enjoy that. Or maybe you haven't been feeling good because you've been feeling under the weather, and now that's when it is the time to rest the most. That's when you recuperate. The best is when you rest. Rest is something worth smiling about. It's one of my favorite quotes from myself. And it still rings true. Alright, some of these boys. Maybe, maybe y'all had low battery on your phone too. That's 3%. Yeah, you know. Sometimes you don't have to give it your 100%. Sometimes you can only give it as much as you're able to. You know, some days you'll be able to give yourself more time and percentage into things that you want to do. You gotta prioritize, you know. Going from feeling like to doing okay, you know. Over time it will happen. You may feel like you know, intense energy, like you want to be done things like right now, exclamation point. But sometimes you need a lull or they're giving the word hotel. So maybe you're going on vacation or something like that, you know, a well-deserved rest. Or maybe your house has felt like a hotel because you don't really feel like you belong in there because of the renovations and it's feel like hell.